Hi there, folks. Welcome once again. Here we are in old Bisbee. We're just outside of town. We are here at the old Copper Queen mine, the Lavender Pit. It was originally called the Sacramento Pit, started in 1917, and then it was extended down a little further, called the Lavender Pit, and finally the Holbrook extension was opened in the 60s. So anyway, we're here. I'll show you the pit here in just a moment. We'll go over to the edge of it, but let's take a quick look at some of the signboards here. What we've got here is this is explaining how the pit was done. I don't know if you can see all of this on the video, but when does rock become ore? It's all a matter of economics and technology. Ore is a rock that contains a metal that can be extracted to make a profit. Okay, so if it doesn't have enough in it, then they call it waste rock. And if prices rise or cheaper methods are found of extraction, they might become ore. Okay, so anyway, the spiral roads, of course, that's obvious why they had to do spiral roads to get the trucks up out of there, okay? So, open pit mining is a pit that was mined by way of a series of 50-foot high benches or steps, and their closely spaced holes were drilled into the benches, and they were for the explosions, and explosions detonated to break up the layer of rock, of course. Okay, so here we are. Why dig a pit? We needed the copper. America's industrial revolution and the age of electricity and information revolution just wouldn't happen without it. So there we go. That's the reason for all of this copper digging out here. So the pit was essential. They couldn't mine this stuff. They couldn't mine this stuff effectively by just digging a hole in the side of a mountain. There's more than 300 different types of mineral found out here in the hills of Bisbee. So there's a lot to be said for what's been extracted out of this place over the years. It's, we're looking at meeting a global demand. That's what it was all about. So you've got sulfides and granites, and you've got all kinds. There's limestone that's the purple or lavender color. So that's kind of basically what we've got. There's the old crusher up there. It's back over there around the corner. It's kind of hard to see from here. You can see that concrete structure just below the tower over there. All right, so there's a lot goes on. There's reclaiming. There's reclamation work. All of this you see right over here has been dug out, and you'll notice that up on top looks kind of fresh. Well, tell you what it was. They were putting the old tailings up there. That's all tailings piles back over there on top of the bedrock that they had dug. They dug out this side of it to make the highway and all of that. So, and you'll see tailings piles over there. That's all tailings piles beyond the flags there. So let's walk over here, and we'll take a look at the pit itself. Walk out of the welcome center here, and they got these handy dandy little viewing slots in the fence. So you'll see that down here below, I got a tree in the way there. Let's move on down. No overnight camping or parking overnight. So here we are. That's looking down into the pit. And from up here it don't look very far, but when you look at those steps over there, That's a pretty good drop down into there, folks. That's a lot of dirt came out of there. Now there is a tunnel. There is a tunnel over there, but it's over on the other side of that big hill there. So they have tours. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to take a tour. But you can see in the distance over there a lot of the old mining equipment from the past. They take this ore out of here now, and it's processed elsewhere. They haul it out of here whenever they've done mining. So right now they're not doing anything. The mine's been shut down for a little while here. They take some of the more valuable stuff out of the tunnel that we talked about a minute ago. But this is what started Bisbee here, really. I mean, this is what opened it up. This was a very rich town. There was money here. There was big money here back in the day. Bisbee now is kind of a tourist town. It's off season is hard to find because the weather's so nice here. It's one of the mile-high cities in the nation, so people come here all year round. It does get kind of cool in the wintertime, and it snows a little every once in a while, but not much. I used to live out here. So, and here's we have our monument here. All of our warriors, 1941 to 1945 World War II vets, of which there were many that came from Bisbee. Because, I mean, obviously, most of these miners were fit to serve. So, here's your open pit mine named Lavender Pit in honor of Harrison M. Lavender. He died in 1952. So, anyhow, this is the Lavender Pit. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Old Bisbee. We'll shoot a few videos in town. So look forward to more on Bisbee. And thanks for joining us here, folks. And I hope you'll subscribe and keep watching our videos. Okay, bye-bye for now.